Hey guys, it's Marco in the Easy Shop, and today we're gonna go fly. I'm trying to reproduce a issue that I had a couple of weeks ago while shooting a GPS approach into Rocky Mount, North Carolina. Issue was I was all set up for the approach, one of those 90 degrees arrivals, and the plane flew right through, never captured the final approach course, and it just kind of kept on going. That happened so quick though, I couldn't really understand what had happened. So I disconnected the autopilot, just turned and land. So today we're going to try to go fly here at my home airport in Chesapeake and see if I can reproduce this scenario. But this time I'm going to bring the camera, and hopefully we can capture some video, and maybe we can even understand what the heck is going on. Probably 90% I'm thinking it's probably something that I'm doing or something that I'm not doing, but it could also be a Garmin issue. The GNS 480 might be sending some wrong data or not sending the final course data, or maybe it's the GRT mini APs that are just not turning the HSI to the final course. I'm not really sure, but if you've seen these issues before or you have any good ideas of what might be causing it, just feel free to comment below, get a hold of me. Hopefully with your help I might be able to figure this out a lot sooner, and that way we can start moving on to the next step, which is actually to go do some IFR flying. But until this issue is resolved, that is not going to happen. So if you've seen it before, just let me know. I'd appreciate your help. All right, let's go flying now. Alright, so we got the mixture. Time is 13:35. Alright, so all the checklists are done. Let's see. Go to 1,000 RPM. Engine instrument looking good. Highest temperature is 365. Couple of birds here. Alright. Airspeed's alive. I got 13.1 the fuel flow, 60 knots. Rotate, positive rate, gear up. Looking for 90 knots. Don't know why my flight director still got the nose so far down, but he'll catch up hopefully. We're playing there at 9 o'clock.
Chesapeake traffic 2720 on the left base for runway 5, Chesapeake.
And Chesapeake traffic, Orlando, San Jose, Tango left, crosswind runway 5, will depart on downwind to the southwest at 3,000 feet. Chesapeake.
Chesapeake traffic 2720 Bravo, turning final, runway 5, turn to go Chesapeake.
Chesapeake traffic 272 Hotel Foxtrot, 3.5 miles to the northeast for a 45 entry, downwind runway 5, Chesapeake.
Chesapeake traffic, Sacramento 7 Juliet Tango, left downwind runway 5 departed to southwest, climbing 3,000 feet, Chesapeake. Alright. Here's the downwind.
Sky 449 Charlie Sierra is a left base runway 5.
This point 120 is good. Gears off. Pump is off. Lights are off. Let's go to etage. What we want here is, let's see, J-Nav.
Traffic, 10 o'clock, 1 mile, 800 feet below.
Final for runway 5.
Alright.
Traffic Sky 449 Charlie Sierra turning final runway 5, Chesapeake.
2,000, climbing 3,000. Just scattered clouds.
Chesapeake traffic 272 Hotel Foxtrot, downwind runway 5, Chesapeake.
Okay, autopilot is on. Let's see what we want here. We want... Keep this heading for a sec here. And then we want airspeed. 120. Alright, autopilot is on both sides. Once you get a little closer, we go. Once you get a little closer to the course, I'll go E-nav. Sorry, G-nav.
Chesapeake Unicom 20289
You know,
radio
this looks like it's gonna put us right in the little scuzz here, so let's go 3,500.
Traffic Sky 449 Charlie Sierra on the go runway 5, Chesapeake.
That's
Chesapeake traffic
3,000.
20289.
Go 4,500, appropriate for the directional flight.
5, Chesapeake. Chesapeake traffic 2720, turning left crosswind runway 5, Chesapeake.
Alright, we're almost on it. On course, so we go G-nav. This might turn a little bit.
5, touch and go, Chesapeake.
Well, we're kind of right on it, so not a big deal. No turns necessary there.
Chesapeake Unicom, band 654 X-ray radio, check.
Chesapeake Unicom refueling clear.
Thank you. Chesapeake traffic 459 Charlie Sierra is at 1,000 feet, 3 mile final runway 5, Chesapeake. Band, you can go.
Chesapeake traffic 272 Hotel Foxtrot, final runway 5.
So far so good, 35-45.
Chesapeake traffic 272 turning left downwind runway 5, Chesapeake. Chesapeake
A
traffic
lot of talking here.
449 Charlie Sierra left
Turn
off
that
runway
down a
5.
little bit. Alright, 500 feet to go. Once you level off, no real need to speed it up a whole lot. 120 ought to be good, maybe go a little faster. Let's make sure this thing captures. Alright, capture is on. Good capture right there. The level's off. And it should be altitude hold here at some point. Looks like he's working on it. There's a magenta line, the highway in the sky. Altitude hold is on. I love it when it works like that. Alright, a little far back, no need to go too fast. That's what we can do. Let's start with 2,500. Let's go lean.
We have base traffic.
Mode.
Chesapeake traffic 272 is extending the downwind for the final traffic.
And we pull the mixture back. We're at 68% power, so we'll be able to do it without problem. What we're looking here is this number to go inside the box.
Chesapeake traffic 272
And become
Hotel Foxtrot,
negative.
turning left crosswind runway 5, Chesapeake.
Is around 1450 or so, seems like.
Chesapeake traffic 272 Sierra is turning left base runway 5. Touch go, Chesapeake. Chesapeake traffic
RPM
Sky
starting to
449
drop,
Charlie
so
Sierra
it should be
on an extended
pretty close to the
downwind
leading.
for 5, Chesapeake.
There you go, there's the first box appearing. I'll be 20, 30 below. There you go. So now,
Chesapeake traffic
coming
for Chesapeake.
Next
Chesapeake traffic.
heading is gonna be, let's see, drone 237.
Turning left downwind, runway 5, Chesapeake.
Okay, we're still going pretty fast, so we're gonna pull it back a little more. Alright, 20, let's go 2200.
Chesapeake traffic.
Very well, so at this point I'm gonna listen to the 80s.
Visibility 102,600. Scattered temperature 28 Celsius. Dew point 20. Altimeter 29er. 8 remarks. Density altitude 1,500.
On the 80s altimeter, the approach brief, then we're gonna load. Oh, well, shit, that's already in there.
Automated weather observation 1751 Zulu weather wind 020 at 8 visibility 102,600 scattered temperature 28 Celsius dew point 20 altimeter 29er 8 remarks density altitude.
All right, so we're gonna plan on doing the GPS approach. I wanted to practice entering it, but it's already had it on the flight plan. So anyway, let's look it up. CPK are now GPS. All right, and we got a NOTAM. The NOTAM is for the
Left base, runway 5, full stop, Chesapeake.
arrival there. All right, étage. We're almost at étage. The next leg is gonna be directly to Naldi. That's gonna be 108. And it's happening fast.
Traffic Sky 449 Charlie Sierra.
So left 108.
Chesapeake traffic Sky 13810.
So let's see, the approach is GPS runway 5, final course 04A. Here we are approaching drone. There should be going, let's see, 2000 or above down to Naldi. Naldi is
November 272 Hotel Foxtrot, final
2000, then we join the approach, go down to 291. Meets approach is climb 500 feet, then 2300 feet back to Naldi. And that's all I got. So let's push that to the map. It should be right up there. There we go.
Traffic Sky 449 Charlie Sierra. Clear of
So our next altitude is now the 2,000 feet. So let's put 2,000 feet. And we're gonna start descending. Let's descend in 120.
Runway 5, Chesapeake.
All right. Descending.
Has disconnected.
Was disconnected? Grounders. That figures. Alright, we're trying to descend at 120 knots. Got clear straight ahead, so there shouldn't be a problem. Pull the power at idle.
Chesapeake traffic Sky 449
So,
Charlie Sierra.
Naldi is first. Okay, let's get our checklist out for the approach. Make sure we know what the hell we're doing. So LB approach was secured and the approach is already there. When vector, we're not being vector. We're direct to basically. Alright. Vertical autopilot is on auto. Or is needed to reach the top altitude. Right now we are in indicated airspeed.
Chesapeake traffic 272 Hotel Foxtrot, clear from runway 5 at Bravo, Chesapeake.
Stand stop for X-ray. Runway 5.
If I can
Turn out to the
turn us around a little bit here. Sorry, too late now. Let's see, vertical autopilot clear to join the course. We do CDS to GPS. We're already on GPS. And latitude on G9. We're already on G9. Clear for the approach. Unsuspend. Arm, SAP, and GPS.
Traffic 272 Hotel Foxtrot, taxiing from Bravo to Horizon, Chesapeake.
And Chesapeake traffic, Spermino 7 Julia Tango. We are about 5 miles west of Naldi, descending 3,000 to 2,000 for the GPS approach runway 5, Chesapeake. So, after now, we're gonna turn 048. Let's plug it in there.
Departing runway 5, Chesapeake.
048. What we got here?
Chesapeake traffic 272 Sierra Bravo, turning left base runway 5, Chesapeake.
Got G nav. Might be an Army now. Let's do it. B nav. And let's do GPSV. Let's pretend that we're clear for the approach. Flight director is set. Deck altimeter setting. We did it, so we acknowledge it. 2,000 feet. Captured. Very well.
Chesapeake
I'll
traffic
level off
272
here.
Sierra Bravo is turning final runway 5, full stop, Chesapeake.
Gonna stop the lean mode. Alright, let's use glance low angle. We're gonna acknowledge the highway in the sky using approach angle. GPS arrival using KCPK 05 is good. Alright, all we have to do is do the approach. So we're done with this one. We pretended we're clear for the approach. All we wait is for each side to switch over to 048, unsuspend. It is unsuspended. ARM, SAP, and GPSV. We're done both. You can see I got LPV1 with a synthetic approach and LPV1 there, so that should be good. Looking for a turn. Chesapeake traffic, Sereno 7 Julia Tango is approaching now the 2,000 feet inbound GPS approach runway 5 Chesapeake. There's a waypoint, and should make a turn. See about 0.1. Looking for a turn. I see the runway all the way down there. And once again, just like you did last time, why is my HSI not suspend? That's probably what happened last time. Unsuspend. Suspend, unsuspend. What the?
And Skyhawk at Chesapeake on the down upwind. I'm passing you on the right, last turn
Approach
right, full
mode.
altitude.
Yeah, no shit.
We got just like.
Chesapeake traffic 272 Sierra Bravo is clear of the active at Bravo, Chesapeake.
Where the fuck is this thing going?
Turning right to the south, runway 5, Chesapeake.
I can't even turn it. Where is it going? This HSI should be on 048.
Bravo is taxiing from Bravo to the ramp, Chesapeake.
Yeah, like that, 048. Where is this thing going? LPV1. Tavi is not that way.
Chesapeake traffic, Skylane 66 Hotel Echo is crossing midfield at 2000, set up for right here drop to enter the 45 for the left downwind, runway 5, Chesapeake.
Alright, see that I want to go into heading. Okay, mode. Not getting out of that one. What the fuck did I do here? Alright, how do I get out of this thing? I need to turn the autopilot off first? Okay, off.
Chesapeake traffic, Skyhawk 13810, taking
Yeah,
off runway
no,
5,
alright, we're gonna turn this off. And this is why I do not understand what's going on here. Anyway, Tavi is 1,700 feet. Until I resolve this issue. Look at that. HSI is all all doing its thing.
Is anyone working big field?
Alright, gas, undercarriage, make sure I can standing by on that one. I have no idea what is happening there. Of course I got to suspend, but even if I'm suspended...
66 Hotel Echo is on the right teardrop, enter to 45 for the left downwind 5, Chesapeake.
I have to admit, I don't know what's going on. Chesapeake traffic, experimental 73 Tango over Tave inbound, about 5 mile final for runway 5, Chesapeake.
Chesapeake traffic, Skylane.
I hope I capture all of this.
45, enter the left downwind, runway 5, Chesapeake.
Alright, gas. Undercarriage. Mixture. Oh, now it's looking good. What the?
Chesapeake
Gas
traffic.
undercarriage.
Is turning onto the left downwind, runway 5, Chesapeake.
Undercarriage is down. Mixture. Pump. Speed brake standing by. That is really
Final runway 05.
bizarre. Alright, what if I turn this autopilot back on? Will it fly?
RNAV traffic for runway 5, how far out are you?
7 Juliet Tango, we're 3 mile final.
Alright, 66 Hotel Echo, we're beam the numbers, runway 5, we're going to extend our downwind, we'll come in behind you.
Thanks, appreciate it. Alright, so let's see. Hopefully autopilot will do it now. G-nav, B-nav, and GPS-V. Alright, it's one is captured. Yeah, I want to make it go down.
66 Hotel Echo is on the left downwind 5, we have RNAV traffic in sight, we'll follow behind.
Alright, autopilot is connected. And Chesapeake traffic, experimental 7 Juliet Tango, we're on final runway 5, full stop Chesapeake.
Obstacle.
Right, disregard that.
Chesapeake traffic 20289, working big field 3000 and below, Chesapeake. Chesapeake traffic, Skylane 66 Hotel Echo is an extended left base, runway 5, full stop, Chesapeake.
Gas. Undercarriage. Mixture. Pump. Speed brake.
Chesapeake traffic, 66 Hotel Echo, turn and final, runway 5, number 2, full stop, Chesapeake. Chesapeake traffic, Sky Club 3810, anyone working radar?
Well, what do you think? That's a complete mess. It's interesting because this is only the second time that has happened. That I never had any of these issues. I mean, issues of this type before. Anyway, if you go back and look at the video, I just wrote down a few points. I'm just gonna read them because there's just too many. So point number 1, annulled the Garmin sequence to the next leg, Tave, then went into suspend mode and kept the original 108 degrees HSI course past Naldi instead of resetting the HSI to 048, which is the proper final approach course. Point number 2, the autopilot did not positively turn to 048 at Naldi, and instead started a shallow left turn that never did re-intercept the final course. Point number 3, horizontal and vertical deviations on the MFD and PFD were correct, but the HSI course wasn't pointed in the right direction. So the CDI, the deviations on the HSI and on the PFD, and the vertical deviation indicator, they were always correct. Even though once we passed NALDI, the DME was actually increasing because it was still on suspend mode. But anyway, we get to that. Point number 4, the Garmin internal HSI that you saw, I pulled it up on the GPS, was on the proper course, so 048, but the course on the MFD, the HSI on the MFD was still pointed at 108, at least for a while, until we get further down. Point number 5, I couldn't get out of the LPV mode to try to go in a heading mode to re-intersect. At that point, I was probably getting frustrated and just manhandling the automation, so we just leave that one alone. All right, point number 6. Once I got to a beam TAVI, which is the final approach course, final approach fix. Once I got a beam that the HSI course switched to the proper 048 degrees, but the GPS remained in suspend mode, and I could never unsuspend the GPS as much as I tried. And 7, the horizontal and vertical CI, we kind of talk about it for here in a minute, were always correct, even though the GPS suspend mode was on, which is really weird, because the GPS was basically anchored to that TAVI waypoint, but still was giving me left and right deviations correctly, which I would suspect because the course ended up on 048. But even when the course was at 108, the deviations were correct. It was just pointing in the wrong direction. And the CDI on the vertical plane, that was correct all the time when it was showing, even though the GPS was still anchored to the TAVI waypoint that at some point was behind me. So, I mean, it's a complete mess. I really don't know what to make out of this. So if you've seen this before, or if you have any ideas that you want me to try, just go ahead and leave me a comment, and I definitely appreciate your help. Thank you.